Hello everyone, coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the SmackDown Ring Report. As you see right here, we are moments, maybe a couple of hours away for the Elimination Chamber. We have two of the participants, the top favorites, odds on favorites to win the Elimination Chamber, in LA Knight and Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre knows a thing or two about winning the Elimination Chamber. He won it nearly 3 years ago, along with the WWE title. And Drew get back to prominence and win this Elimination Chamber to give himself a WWE Championship. We'll talk about it coming up with Drew McIntyre and LA Knight coming up in the main event. Also, two women in the Elimination Chamber as well. Liv Morgan takes on Tiffany Stratton one-on-one. Liv will go against Tiffany Stratton tomorrow. Well, 6 other women. They're going to be competing in the in the Elimination Chamber. Who's going to have the odds-on favorite of getting momentum for the Elimination Chamber? We'll talk about that. Also, too, the debut of Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker debuts on SmackDown, as well as the Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. They're moments away. Could they become World Tag Team Undisputed Champions? They got to go through the Judgment Day, Dirty Dom, and JD Madonna to do so. And in tag team action as well. We talk about this. The Street Profits take on the Authors of Pain. Street Profits looking to get revenge on the Authors of Pain on what they did to them for a couple of months. We'll see that coming up. Also, too, a special appearance by Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, the Undisputed Champion, what Roman Reigns is planning with Grayson Waller. And Grayson Waller, what this is going to do for Grayson Waller? Grayson Waller is going to have a real big, important moment on the show coming up. What does Grayson have to say? We'll talk about it all as Pro Wrestling Show starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Diggs here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe and share. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right, we're here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Man, what we are doing here, the Elimination Chamber is almost hours away. There was just the kickoff for the Elimination Chamber on SmackDown. And I tell you this Elimination Chamber will be an eventful one. As we can tell that it's going to be a lot going on. And we'll get to that in a minute. But we kick things off with this women's action. Tiffany Stratton take on Liv Morgan. These two women will be a part of the Elimination Chamber coming up. One of them wants to channel Rhea Ripley for her Women's World Championship. And this would be the perfect opportunity for them to do so. Well, Tiffany Stratton did the unthinkable right here. She had covered Liv Morgan. They tried to put in a valiant effort, but she couldn't do it with Tiffany Stratton playing Victor and Tiffany Stratton getting the victory 1, 2, 3 and getting the momentum. I tell you that about Tiffany Stratton. She is going to be a star on the rise. Tiffany Stratton with Liv with a lot. They're going to be the future of the women's division coming up in the next 5 years or so. So Tiffany Stratton won her match tonight. So congratulations, kudos to Tiffany Stratton. She might be the odds-on favorite to win the Elimination Chamber, but who knows what does the roles have in verse. Also, too, the special appearance by the undisputed Universal Champion Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns made an appearance saying that he wanted to speak with Grayson Waller. We told you this, that Roman Reigns has some vested interest into what's going to go down Grayson Waller's segment on the Elimination Chamber. He's going to host the segment with Cody and Seth Rollins. We don't know what this is going to be. A lot of people are saying this could be a tag team match between Cody and Seth against The Rock and Roman Reigns. We know that next week on SmackDown, The Rock and Roman Reigns will be a part of the SmackDown after the Elimination Chamber. What would the undisputed champion and the People's Champion have to say if something goes down at Elimination Chamber? We will have to wait and see what's going to go back, but The Rock and Roman Reigns, the People's Champion and the Undisputed Champion, will make their return back to SmackDown next week, and looking forward to see what they got in store. But like I said, Grayson Waller was playing shenanigans with the United States champion, Logan Paul, and a former U.S. champion in Austin Theory. A year ago, Austin Theory was in Logan Paul's shoes. Logan Paul now in Austin Theory's shoes. But we can tell right here, Heyman wanted to meet up with Logan Paul at the at the request of you know who, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns saying that Jimmy and them don't know what they're doing. Really don't know what they're doing. Jimmy really don't know what he's doing because Jimmy put a hit out on his brother Jay about leaving the bloodline. I think Jimmy gonna have to realize too what's gonna go down for him. And like I said, this is gonna be like we said, it was gonna be that way. But Jimmy, but I know what he's doing. I'll tell you that right now. Jimmy put that hit out for by Roman at the cost his brother Jay an opportunity of being the Intercontinental Champion. So we'll see. There's gonna be a brother versus brother match coming forward. So like I said, we'll see how it's gonna go down. So hey, we'll see. Speaking of that, was the debut of Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker debut. Braun Breaker went against somebody tonight. Braun Breaker looking impressive. Braun Breaker getting his opportunity of a lifetime. And Braun Breaker could be a future champion in WWE on the main roster. Braun proved his dominance tonight. Could be the version of Goldberg that many people didn't think Goldberg existed. But Braun showed that it does. And what Braun did was that Braun showed what he can do and stuff. So we'll see how this is gonna go. Speaking of that, another debuts as well as Tahiti Miles and Cedric Alexander. They're gonna form a new tag team. We don't know what this tag team is gonna do and what they're gonna be, but I'm kind of looking, seeing what they're gonna do and how this is gonna play out between these two teams. But you can tell, said we'll see how this is gonna go. They did vignettes tonight on what it's gonna be. Also, too, Dakota Kai got tapped by Damage Control, Eero, and everybody else. Now, we don't know if Dakota is setting up Bailey for something like that. Dakota could be lurking Bailey into what she thinking she is, and Bailey don't know what she's walking into with the trust. So we'll see how this is gonna go down, but Bailey walking the horn nest as Bailey and Dakota will take on the Kabuki Warriors next week on SmackDown. Speaking of that, Drew McIntyre said he looks forward to his match in Elimination Chamber of winning the Chamber match and going on to doing what he needs to do. But it's going to be a little bit hard for him. So we found out with Drew will take on LA Knight a little bit later tonight. And I think Drew and LA Knight had something coming. So, hey, we see how that went later on. Speaking of that, it's still tension between the LWO and La Familia. Santos Escobar still holding a grudge over his former teammates after what they did to him, and now we know and how this is going to play out for them going forward. They got a lot of people just doing a lot of stupid crap. So I know Carlito will take on Santos next week on SmackDown. So Carlito looking to get revenge and retribution for Santos, what Santos did and stuff. Also, too, the tag team match, the Street Profits taking on the House of Pain, the Authors of Pain. The Street Profits, I mean, got beat up and decimated once again by the Authors of Pain. The Authors of Pain showing their worth and dominating like they normally do with the domination and stuff. So we could be seeing that. Authors of Pain got their number. The Street Problem never got their number. Even to the fact that Karrion Kross tried to damage Bobby Lashley's arm, so Bobby Lashley's going to have a disadvantage coming into that chamber with almost a injured arm. So, I don't know how that be and how they're going to go. Speaking of that, the Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate took on Dirty Dom Mysterio, JD Madonna on the Judgment Day. JD Madonna and Dominic did try to leave a pact, but they was unsuccessful doing so. As you can tell right there, you see how it went down. They're ready for their tag. Even they took down the tag team champion, getting themselves ready. So, hey, we saw what went down. So, hey, could be the possibility of what went down and stuff and how it went down. So, hey, you know, stuff like that went down. So, hey, it could be. Also, too, was the main event. The main event of the evening was Drew McIntyre taking on LA Knight. One-on-one, Drew taking on LA Knight. These two men, no strange to each other. You know their history together and Impact and stuff. But Drew, I get the upper hand and stuff on LA Knight, but Logan Paul and everybody else was on commentary. But this was the moment of the night. Drew was thinking he took down everybody, but he didn't take down Randy Orton. Randy Orton had him counter. And Randy Orton lived the RKO to Drew like that with ease. Randy Orton closes the show. Randy Orton, could he be the one? That could be a possibility for Randy Orton. And how Randy Orton went down, so we'll see. But you got to wonder, Randy Orton's getting a lot of stuff going on this week. He's going to be on the A&E biography Superstar series. So Randy Orton's going to be profiled for his biography. And we'll see that coming up pretty soon for Randy Orton. But Randy Orton have a big week for him. Can he big out the week being number one contender for the world title? There's a possibility. We'll have predict the outcome later on, early tomorrow, for you to see who I predict is going to win these matches. So, hey, that does it. All right, that does it for SmackDown Ring Report. Let's move forward to the Wrestling Hot Topics. On Wrestling Hot Topics, yesterday was a big momentous day for WWE. WWE was in for your promotional tours for Elimination Chamber. Triple H, the COO, was there warming up the crowd for the Elimination Chamber press conference. He was there, as well as Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller, you could just say he was the host of the Elimination Chamber, but he's going to have that special. We told you that Grayson Waller is going to be doing a lot of double duty. He's going to be hosting his show with Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, and we're going to get a chance to see what's going to be for Cody and Seth Rollins heading down for them, and we'll see how this is going to play out. I'm interested to see. I'm intrigued to see what's going to go down. Seth Rollins came out there to welcome the crowd. Seth Rollins may have something up his sleeve coming up as well. And we told you about Randy Orton was there as well. Randy Orton saying he's back. He's looking for vengeance. He wants to go for the world title. He has been a former world champion before, and it might be Randy Orton. But Rhea Ripley getting a big crowd warm reception, even to the point that Rhea Ripley and Grayson Waller did the nastiest thing ever, bringing out a shoe. So, hey, but we'll see how this gonna go. Bringing out with a shoe is a little bit tacky, but hey, it works for some folks in this world. But we'll see. Also, too, Samantha Irvin is not only going to be the only ring now. Her, Mike Rowe, and Alicia Taylor, they're all three from three brands, will be a part of the 2K ring announcement. So these up to 2K. Also, too, Drew in that crowd from CM Punk. He won't be at WrestleMania. We'll see what CM Punk got going on with him. We'll see. What else happened? I think that's it. Cover the Rhea Ripley doing a lot of tours and stuff, getting herself ready. She's probably gonna be the main event tomorrow with the Elimination Chamber against Nia Jax. Rhea Ripley doing press circuits with Triple H. A lot going on and stuff. So hey, you see. Also too, we see that Matt Riddle wins the New Japan Championship life after WWE, as well as Dolph Ziggler wins the New Japan Championship as well, life after WWE. So there's a lot of folks winning championships, congratulating Matt Riddle and Grayson Waller. And also too, we're going to be speaking about this too probably tomorrow on the Ring Report on the Predict Outcome, our review. Austin Theory got into it with a reporter at the reporter call saying that wrestling was fake. Austin Theory took issue with that issue. We'll show you the video on what went down of it tomorrow, either for probably for the review after Elimination Chamber. So we'll see that as well, how that went down. All right. Thank you all for watching this edition of the SmackDown Ring Report. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be watching Elimination Chamber. See you tomorrow here on the Pro Wrestling Show. See you later.